Good morning, ladies and gents. Welcome to the week ahead video brought to you by Synergy Markets. So today's date, 29th March, coming to the end of the month. And what a start to the year it has been. And it's been extremely difficult trading conditions, actually, with the situation with interest rates and the Fed Reserve, followed by the situation with Ukraine and Russia, followed by the situation in the Middle East and the pressures on oil and the inflationary environment is creating, and the fact Donald Trump's probably bitten off more than he can chew. He's in a dilemma between protecting, booming the economy and destroying the economy. That's exactly where he is at the minute. Not properly thought through. You'd start to think that the market's going to start seeing through things, but it is pricing in more and more risk. Um, but back to what we're doing here, what we do is simply analyze the market the way we analyze the market, and we send out trade signals based on that methodology. So there's no real indicators or anything. We're just looking at a natural cycle, a three movement cycle. And we're also looking at harmonic patterns, which are swings in the market that are unique to each individual asset. And we map them and combine them to create patterns and trade them. So guys, what did we have here? This was Euro AUD last week. This one actually went up about 400, 500 pips from where we entered. We entered here. It was a top trade, and we've been waiting for that type of trade for a long time now. So really nice move away. Let's have a look at the market cycle. So we're starting to make that first impulse up. It wouldn't surprise me if we double bottom here or come back down. That is straight green of rise, or we're going to test the underside of this ABCD completion here. The sort of thing I'm looking at, you can see nice two well-defined consolidation zones. Right, moving on, what's next? So we've got this situation on Euro GBP. Excuse me. Wonderful situation on Euro GBP. So we've got the first consolidation. The consolidation is the form of a trap false. So the trapping, false move, and then into the real. Now, the way I see this as the second zone of you could argue this is the second zone, but then it's still part of this. So you've got to be quite distinct in your thinking. I see this as the second zone. I also saw this three-wave lower backwards. I see we've made a change. And we broke structure and we've come back down here. Now, what I'm seeing here as a sign of strength is engulfing candles. This complete candle engulfed all of this. That's a sign of intent from the buyers if I've ever seen sign of intent. Next, we got this engulfing here. So we've got two real situations of good price action. That's what we want to see. It looks bullish. It really does look bullish. And we sent this late on Friday, actually. One, bit of a W. One, internally, one, two. A bit scrappy at this phase before it's properly on its way, but that's how it starts. Okay. What else we've been playing around with? Let's look at Euro USD. So Euro USD, it gave us this one, two. We're anticipating a three here. Here. Never happened. Just continue to roll 1 day, 2 day, 3 days of drop. Now it does beg the question. Is it going to rescue itself from here? Perhaps. There may be some respite because it's been very dollar strength market. With the high inflation blowing, you're going to get dollar strength. In particular with what's happening with oil. Anyway, back to this. So we've looked at Euro AUD, we've looked at Euro GBP, we're looking at Euro USD at the minute. The other top one was AUD USD. This is one that we are waiting for now. This is where we want to be. One potential thing is this is a consolidation. This is a consolidation where we have to come down here at some point. What can be said about this? We're starting to see some structure, aren't we? This looks like structure to me. 3 levels lower. How can I approach this one? Let's see. Oh yeah, this is the control point. So we haven't properly retested anything up here. I'd like to see a retest up here and then another drop. But the pattern itself is beautiful. As you can see, one massive level two, and I still expect it to play out into a level three. Um, Amazing stuff. Okay, what else have we been taking on recently? So this has been an absolute champion for us, USD CHF, and it's giving us exactly what we anticipated. So you saw one, two, and now for the third, which is playing out. It's a beautiful thing. We're targeting the gap up here. It's given us 200 pips so far. Like all of these that we've jumped on, they've done really well. Now, it's a beautiful, beautiful looking thing. CAD CHF is another that is expected to explode higher. It's another one we're long, one of our long-term trades. And then we have USD CAD, absolute rocket ship. The dilemma has now been solved. We're very close to getting up to here. The confusion over the dollar was rightly justified. This is saying it all. The steepness of this move lower probably contained the second and third within here. But ultimately, we never broke this low. We tested it, we never ever broke it, and now markets are looking higher here. Anything else worth showing you? Crypto not doing much at all. Gold and silver not doing much either at all. GBP CAD is one that's sort of a little bit loose at the minute, but we're at the lows of consolidation one. We have again made money on this and we played it. We played it here and it's done really well for us. We're still in the trade, came all the way back, probably took people out who stop loss to break even, but you know, the trade is live still. On that note, folks, it's clocks have gone forward, so a little bit groggy. If anyone is watching this on X and thinking, what the hell is going on? This is a video basically for the Trade Signal subscribers. We operate a trade signal service and an educational hub. If you are to sign up, you get a 14-day free trial to the signals on Telegram. You'll get access to our white paper on market cycles and harmonics. You'll also get access to our harmonics course, and we have developed an iOS app which has the signals, research, course, and access to our harmonic scanning app, which is a machine learning algorithm coded in Z notation in R, using Z notation in R, looking at Pythagoras and geometry coming together. It's a very clever bit of kit. You can scan global US equities, limited FX, and limited crypto. You'll see the link below. Other than that, folks, have a great weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.